Hello and welcome to What It Is. We're just going to jump right into a reading today. Reading mind, body, and soul lines, past, present, and future. And right away, we're pulling a lot of reversals and coming up with some interesting energy. So, in the mind line past position, we have Six of Swords in reverse. That tendency to not see things from a balanced perspective, that allowing your perceptions to distort the reality that you're perceiving. And when we start to alchemize that energy, we start to step into our power as creators, because this universe is mental. And when we allow our feelings and our emotions to dictate how we perceive reality, it tends to become distorted, either within a positive sense or within a negative sense. Both can be distortions, and both can allow us to collapse into realities that aren't even real. When we alchemize that energy and we transmute that energy, we come to a more balanced perspective. We come to a place of detachment and neutrality. We're able to see things for what they are and also begin to perceive them and move things in the direction that we want them to be in, the way that we want life to be. We can create that within our imagination, and when we create it in our imagination, we then have the ability to allow it to solidify into reality, as long as we do not get lost in the distortion and in the lies that the mind tells us based on perceptions of past experiences and past wounds and hurts that then start to inform our nervous system, which allows us to interpret things from that sense of fear or loss or distortion. And when we let that go, we have the Prince of Stones, Prince of Pentacles in reverse in the central position of the mind line, showing that distortion and not alchemizing that energy into a sense of neutrality and being more scientific and becoming the observer of your reality rather than getting sucked into one perception or another, then that distortion leads to us not having the best interest of not only ourselves but the entire world at heart. When we transmute that Prince of Stones, that distorted reality that is more concerned with the self than with how the self affects the reality at large, then we become able to truly affect change in the world, to be more mission driven, to be aligned with our true vision. And on this card, it is depicted as Chief Seattle. And Chief Seattle's famous speech spoke to the idea that every action we take should have the next 7 generations in mind. What comes after us is our responsibility. It's our responsibility as entrepreneurs and as humans to set the future up for the best reality that we can possibly attempt. We want to leave the world better than we found it. It's like going to a forest and bringing in a bunch of garbage. Garbage in, garbage out. You leave things better than you have found them. Whether it's people, whether it's situations, whether it's environments, leaving that sense of grace and that sense of purpose and that sense of alignment and holding that is what allows you to create a truly abundant reality. Not just a reality that feeds your pockets or feeds your bank account, but a reality that serves, a reality that is bringing into fruition a better world for everyone. Because without that, there is a sense of uselessness. Seven of Swords in the future position of the mind line. There's no alignment. There's no purpose for being. Getting money isn't enough. It only will satisfy you until you get the money that you wanted. And then you're going to want more money, or you're going to want another big thing to prove how worthy you are, to prove to yourself that you are worthy, instead of seeing your actions and your contribution to society as what makes you worthy. It doesn't matter how many mansions you own, or your private jet, or your boat. If you are not living with the future of the earth, putting nature first and then people and then profits, you are constantly going to be grasping and searching for the next thing to keep you feeling good. Because you will never be able to be truly fulfilled unless your purpose and your mission serves more than just you and your immediate family and your ego. The ego is the downfall of all of us. It distorts everything, trying to serve our lower nature rather than our higher self. And when we go into the body line and we have the Queen of Stones in reverse as well, the Queen of Stones connects us to the universal web of life. She is depicted as Spider Woman, the Native American benevolent mother that connects all people to the great mystery of life. And without that connection to the great mystery of life, we are doomed to wander and be lost in the maze forever. We never will be able to ascend to a higher reality, to a higher version of ourselves, until we allow ourselves to surrender to the great mystery of life. So transmuting that energy and flipping the Queen of Stones into the upright position aligns us with the Four of Pentacles, which comes next, the Four of Stones, the power of the earth. Orienting yourself to a reality that serves your highest good and the highest good of all is how we begin to align ourselves to the new world, to the rebirth, to what we wish to see in reality. We cannot simply be focused on material gain because it will never truly satisfy us. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse in the future position of the body line. That sense of distortion, that sense of not being aligned enough with your vision and with your purpose, and thus capping your capacity to even receive. Because we have so much capacity to receive abundance and to receive wealth in ways that align with the best outcome for all. But when we see ourselves as incapable of creating those realities, we cap our capacity to receive. We deem ourselves not worthy of having true abundance, having the love, the money, the purpose, the alignment, having that sense of peace. That's true abundance, because material wealth will never give you those things. It can give you more freedom, yes. It can help you align with more people and situations that help you manifest wealth. But true wealth encompasses all. It has a respect for nature. We've come so far from respecting nature when we truly need to put her first. The earth is our home. It is a living, breathing organism that is infinitely intelligent and connected to everything, to the web of life, to the great mystery. But we've been living in this distortion for so long that it's profits, people, nature. And we need to flip that on its head. And when we do, we align with the most abundant reality. We have the Empress in the past position of the spirit line. That sense of fulfillment, that sense of joy and abundance that comes from truly receiving in a place of power and in a place of deeply embodied worth. That's how we align with our most desired reality, by feeling in alignment with it, mind, body, and soul. Because you cannot just align on one plane of existence and hold the future reality for any length of time. One misalignment is going to create another, and the distortion is going to build until everything collapses. And sometimes that collapse is completely necessary, and we must surrender to it. We have the Queen of Wands in the alignment line. Kali, that destructive force that allows for the rebirth. Sometimes you have to destroy everything and begin again, so that you are truly in alignment, letting go of what no longer serves you. The people, the places, the circumstances, the ways of being that do not serve your future reality. When we let them go and we have a discerning spirit about what is truly in alignment with our future vision and with what we are trying to create, justice in the future position of the spirit line, showing us that we need to create harmony, that we need to weigh our decisions and be discerning and decide that we are going to align with our future reality, not letting our mental games pull us back into those old distortions and those old emotional ways of being where we feel like we're not enough. We're done with that. And we're moving into this place where we keep that sense of alignment. With the Four of Wands in the position of you, seeking that sense of perfection that comes from a zoomed out perspective. That balance that is created when you're able to see things from a higher perspective, not the distortion of being stuck in the emotional sense of it, but zooming out and seeing the all that is involved in it. Allowing spirit to be with you so that you are viewing things from a place of empowerment, so that you are able to then turn the wheel. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the significator position. When we are truly in alignment and we are truly moving from a sense of empowerment, we can grasp the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel of fate, and begin to turn it towards what we want. But if we just allow our lives and circumstances and emotional states to dictate how we move in the world, we're constantly going to be tossed and turned and thrown asunder and pulled by the tide of what is happening outside of us. All of that is an illusion. The truth is always within. So the news and the media and the propaganda that is fed to us on a daily basis keeps us in a state of disempowerment, in a state of confusion, of feeling as though we are victims to reality, rather than staying focused on what your true vision is and being so in alignment with your true vision that you have the entire universe held in your heart, so that you are truly working for the highest good of all. That's when we start to create new worlds. That's when we shift the tides. That's when we overturn this distorted reality that we've all been existing in, where the patriarchy has dictated what is important, has suppressed and distorted the feminine, over-sexualized it, weakened it, victimized it. But when we truly stand in our deep embodied feminine power, and this goes for men and women, the feminine is the creative, the feminine is the receiver, the feminine is that ability to flow with grace. We all need to embody that energy and balance in harmonious ways with our masculine, that inner discipline, that self-mastery, that ability to create a solid foundation that supports the future that we are creating. That's true alignment. That's true embodiment. That's true centered alignment with your vision and your mission. We've all been brought here to this earth to serve one purpose or another. And when we allow ourselves to collapse all the things that are not us, then we begin to become into alignment with who we are and who we get to be and the gifts that we get to give the world. Not believing the distortions, not believing the lies that our parents innocently told us, passing down generations of mindsets and behaviors and belief systems that do not serve our highest good. So when we begin to let that all go and we transmute it, we begin to find freedom. And as the runes always corroborate the story, I love to read both right next to each other. And so we have you, the past, the future, the basis of the reading, the obstacle or the challenge, and the best possible outcome. And so I read a bit from the Book of Runes because it helps me continue to learn more about them. And I'm reading from the Richard Blum Book of Runes. And I love his interpretations of them because they are just so timely and so aligned with the journey that we are all on. And so in the present position of you, we have Fehu, which is concerned with possessions, adding more abundance, adding more material reality, manifestation, symbolized by cattle, creating more, building that which nourishes both our spirit and our material reality. Ambitions satisfied, rewards received, love fulfilled. Promises nourishment from the most worldly to the most sacred and the divine. For the ancient principle of as above, so below is true. Then we are also here to nourish God, giving what we wish to receive. You cannot just continuously ask the universe for assistance, for help, for growth, for abundance, without actually giving those energies to the universe in the first place. What you give, so you shall receive. So if you're asking from a place of scarcity and lack, you're not truly giving the universe what you wish to receive. You're begging. Give abundantly. Feel as though you already are living in your most desired reality, as much as you possibly can, because everything begins in the imagination. Everything opens up and materializes from that place of inside of us in the first position. We must be vigilant and continuously mindful if we are going to be able to manifest our most desired reality. It's that dipping into those lower natures, that fear, that scarcity, that lack. That's what pulls us out of alignment with our vision and just lengthens the time. Yes, we can still get there. But the more that you're able to stay in that place of alignment, the faster you're going to get there. And we have Kano in the past position in the reverse. Kano symbolizes opening up, allowing the light to come within, allowing that sense of ethereal connectedness, that opening, that renewal of clarity. With it in the reverse position, there's been a darkening. And sometimes we must go into the darkness to find the light. And so there's nothing wrong with going into the darkness. There's nothing wrong with darkness and distortion to come into things as long as we're willing to surrender to it and go within and sit with the discomfort of what we're experiencing. That failure offers us knowledge, it offers us growth, it offers us learning, it offers us a way to recalibrate ourselves, to align, to realign with what we wish to create. That acceptance of the lower natures, that acceptance of the darker aspects of oneself. Because there's so much good to be found there. Just as darkness holds light, lightness holds darkness. You can get so lost in spirituality that it becomes totally distorted and actually becomes dark, trying to manipulate people to serve your version of what reality is, rather than allowing people to align with you or not, to serve their highest good. So allowing yourself to just give up what you thought is true, those old stories, those old belief systems, giving them up gladly, because from that emptiness, we're able to create fullness. And we have Lagus in the future position. Lagus is flow, creativity, that which conducts, allowing the unseen forces to imbue our creativity with this fertile sense of possibility, becoming limitless. Understanding that we need to be fluid, that we need to flow with all of the emotions that are present. And then letting them go, not holding on to sadness, not holding on to anger, not holding on to joy, not grasping too tightly to anything, allowing things to flow, cleansing, reevaluating, reorganizing. All of these attributes are associated with this rune. And that only happens when we allow ourselves to flow through the emotions, not staying stuck in one state or another. It is the sacred marriage of the self, allowing the good and the bad, the dark and the light, the lower and the higher, so that we can begin to transmute from a place of possibility and potential and inner empowerment and strength. With Rado in the basis of the reading, Rado is all about communication. It is all about allowing yourself to commune not only with yourself and the universe, but with others. It is that sense of wholeness, that sense of union with everything. Everything is one. We are all interconnected with absolutely everything. Not just the people in our lives, but with the animal kingdom, with the plant kingdom, with the universe at large. Everything is connected, and everything is infinitely, divinely intelligent. We underestimate nature constantly, trying to control, trying to suppress, trying to glean all of the good, mining for all of the resources so that we can just make as much money as possible. And that's a complete distortion, because there's no intention in it other than to serve one's material reality. It discounts the fact that it is actually nature that supports us, nature that keeps us alive. If we didn't have trees, we wouldn't have oxygen. If we didn't have grass and dirt and plants, we wouldn't have the medicines that we need. We wouldn't have the water we need to drink. If we don't put Earth first, we are fighting a losing battle. We are destroying that which sustains us. And it is time to flip that on its head and start to communicate with nature. And start to understand that when we move into excess and we try to hoard and get more than we really need, we are falling into a distortion. And we are never going to be truly happy and never going to be truly satisfied, because that need to have more comes from a state of lack. That need to prove your worth, have the biggest boat, have the biggest jet, have the biggest pile of money. Who gives a fuck? If you're destroying the thing that is given to us to sustain us, the gift of life comes through nature. So until we put her first, we are in a battle of loss. We are creating our own demise. We are orchestrating our own destruction. And we have Awaz in the challenged position. Awaz is movement, signified by a horse. And with it in the reverse, it is showing that not moving in alignment blocks you from your true potential. There are no missed opportunities. When you stay certain of your vision and you move towards your vision with respect to nature, people, and yourself, and the abundance you wish to call in, then you are moving in alignment. And you're able to recognize what opportunities serve that purpose and serve that vision and serve that mission and which don't. And to be discerning. Sometimes the most precise action we can take is to avoid action, is to sit with the discomfort until clarity comes. Is to act in a timely and appropriate fashion what is true to your nature and how it relates to nature, people, and abundance in the world at large. Because when we do that, we allow ourselves to be truly in alignment, truly empowered to create and evoke change, truly empowered to create a more harmonious reality for everyone. We have Ansus in the future position. Signals, messages, the first rune of the cycle of transformation that focuses on the mechanisms of change, looking for those signs and synchronicities that show you that you're in alignment. Aligning with sacred knowledge, the Queen of Stones. Aligning with a new sense of family about the earth, understanding that we are in a human family. We are spirits having a human experience, and we are all one. We are all family. Separation is a distortion. It is a lie that has been fed to us so that the people in power can stay in power. If we're all squabbling and fighting over scraps, they can suck all the life out of all of us, our actual life force energy. The screen and the television are there to teach us what they want us to know, the reality that they want us to experience. And so when we see through that game, and we are discerning about what information and what symbols and what signs we take in and we see, we empower ourselves to see new realities and to create new realities in our imagination, instead of believing all of the lies that have been fed to us, the tricks. We must allow ourselves to become conscious of what our unconscious patterns are. The unconscious need to believe the lies. The unconscious need to become part of the herd, to not step out on our own, and to be truly aligned with what is true for us, letting go of the distortions and the lies that have been placed upon us by others. The divine is true to who you are. It is inherent to your nature. But it is the distortion of everything that has been placed upon you that separates you from that alignment, from that true connection with the divine that is always present and always possible for all of us. And so as we step into this new reality, it is our sole job to stay in alignment. And when you fall off the path, to not fall into self-judgment, to be compassionate with yourself and understand that it's okay to fail. And when you fail, you learn new ways to recalibrate, to bring yourself back into alignment, and to support yourself through food, through water, through activities that bring you joy, moving your body, aligning with people that align with your vision, and creating from an empowered place the reality that you wish to see. This is the potential for all of us at all times. We have just become so accustomed to believing the stories and to viewing these distorted versions of reality as though they are true. The truth is always found within. The truth is always found in the absence of noise, in the absence of distraction. So sit with the discomfort of what you are experiencing and trust and know that as you ground yourself in that discomfort, that you can then start to transmute it by connecting to the earth, by connecting to the divine. Then you become a portal, then you become a conduit. Then you allow life force to flow through you. Nothing is happening to you. It's all happening for you. And you have the power to create whatever reality you wish to see. And so with that, my dears, I'm going to leave you with that. And I deeply appreciate you spending this time with me. I'm pushing past my own limitations and my own discomfort with becoming a beginner. By starting this YouTube channel, I am again a beginner. I'm doing something new. I have to learn new skills, and it's all very uncomfortable. And so allowing myself to sit within that discomfort, I actually had to take a whole week off and not read, not even for myself, because I have started to understand that this is a great expenditure of energy. And so that energy needs to be replenished somehow. We cannot just continue to give and give and give and pour from an empty cup. You have to have ways to fill your own cup and to replenish and to recalibrate. And so I have developed techniques that help me do that. And I compiled them all together in an 11-day experience that has been helping people recalibrate, helping people return to nature, helping people connect with the divine. And the reviews that I'm getting and the feedback that I'm getting has been so wonderful, because it shows me that I am working towards something that is greater than myself. And I'm so grateful to be able to offer this. And I call it the art of conscious creation, because it is my intention not only for myself to become a more conscious creator, but for everyone else to do so as well. And so if you'd like to join us on this journey, the link for the Art of Conscious Creation 11-day experience can be found below in the description box. And I love getting feedback on both this reading and the Art of Conscious Creation and whatever else I bring into the world. So please bring me your honesty and your clarity and your true feedback, because I'm so happy to hear it. And I'm so grateful that you are on any part of this journey with me. And I look forward to seeing you along the path. Thank you so much, and much love.